Hey friend, welcome to the BotBuhdy AI report. Today we've got a packed show for you. Google's Gemini brain drain, 4 senior AI departures in 6 days. White House pressures Meta, the last major AI holdout on safety reviews. China fires back, Zhipu AI's GLM 5.2 ignites the global coding race. And finally, AI is plowing through the workplace, and America has no plan. Let's get into it.
Google is bleeding. Bloomberg reported this morning that Jonas Adler and Alexander Pritzel, two of the key engineers behind Google's Gemini AI model, are heading to Anthropic. And that's not the headline. The headline is that they are the third and fourth senior AI departures from Google in just 6 days. Noam Shazir, the co-author of the legendary Transformer paper and a vice president of engineering at Google, announced he was joining OpenAI on June 18th. Then the AlphaFold lead left for Anthropic on June 20th. Now Adler and Pritzel. Alphabet's stock dropped more than 7% intraday on the news. Here's the brutal reality. In AI, talent is the product. These aren't just engineers. They are the people who built the models. When they walk out the door, they take institutional knowledge, research instincts, and years of iteration with them, straight to your fiercest competitors. Google has the infrastructure. Google has the compute. But OpenAI and Anthropic are now gunning for the crown with Google's own former architects drawing the blueprints.
Okay, this next one. I am genuinely excited about this. You are going to love it.
Every major AI company in America has now agreed to let the federal government evaluate their models for safety. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Microsoft, even Elon Musk's xAI, every single one, except Meta. The New York Times reported that the Trump administration has been confidentially pressuring Mark Zuckerberg's company to join a voluntary review framework established by executive order back on June 2nd. Under that framework, the government gets 30 days to evaluate a frontier AI model before it goes public, checking for capabilities, vulnerabilities, and national security risks. Meta hasn't said yes, and now the White House is reportedly turning up the pressure. Here's what makes this fascinating. Meta's entire AI strategy is built on open source. They release their Llama models publicly, which is philosophically at odds with submitting them to a government evaluation process before release. But here's the thing. If Meta becomes the company that the government points to as the one that refused to cooperate on AI safety, that's a political liability that could follow them into the IPO era. The clock is ticking.
All right, let's go. This next story has me fired up. You are going to want to hear this.
While the American AI industry was busy watching its own talent wars, China made a move. Zhipu AI, one of China's premier frontier model labs, launched GLM 5.2 this week. And this isn't a general-purpose chatbot. This is a model purpose-built for one thing: writing code. GLM 5.2 is specialized for programming and software development, and it's designed to go head-to-head with Western coding powerhouses like OpenAI's Codex and Anthropic's code generation capabilities. Here's the context that makes this significant. Coding agents, AI systems that can write, debug, and ship software autonomously, are rapidly becoming their own independent market. Developers are paying serious money for tools that can cut their workload in half. And that market is still wide open. China's strategy has been to watch where the money flows, then build a focused weapon. They did it with DeepSeek and reasoning models. Now they're doing it with GLM 5.2 encoding. The message is clear. The global AI race is not just between American companies. China is in the game, and they're picking their battles carefully.
Now this one is a little concerning. This is something we should all be paying attention to.
Here's the story that doesn't get enough airtime. While the headlines celebrate billion-dollar AI deals and model launches, a very different reality is playing out for millions of ordinary workers. The Associated Press published an investigation today asking a simple question: does America have a plan for the jobs AI is going to eliminate? The answer, according to their reporting, is essentially no. A new advocacy group has formed, mobilizing specifically to help workers adapt and stay employed in an AI-driven economy. Their focus: the 70 million Americans they call STARs, skilled through alternative routes. These are workers who built their careers through experience rather than college degrees, and they are disproportionately sitting in AI's crosshairs. Now, to be fair, economists are genuinely split on this. Some argue the wealth AI generates will create new jobs that offset losses. And data from the World Economic Forum suggests companies most exposed to AI are actually growing headcount, not shrinking it. But the distribution of that growth matters enormously. Who gets the new AI-era jobs, and who gets left behind? That question is about to become a defining political issue. And right now, nobody has a real answer.
That's all for today, friend. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow with more AI news. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, leverage your intelligence.